Yo. Okay, so we're going back to Rocket Rental now. Sorry, I just finished something. I need to check this off. Good. So yeah, going to continue where we left off yesterday with the ships, and yeah, we were doing edit. And there's a lot of duplication here, so need to figure out the best way to manage that sharing. So, and I have some ideas. Okay, I just had an idea, but we're gonna, yeah, we'll proceed. Oh yes, so yesterday in the chat, where is it? Where's my, yeah, live stream chat? Boom. Here's the live stream chat. So this is today's chat. So join this thread if you want to chat. I ignore YouTube because moderation issues. But Bjorn, if I'm saying that right, I apologize if I'm not, suggested interactive transactions, which allow you to say transaction, and then all of the things that happen in here must all complete together. So this is great because that's exactly what I want to have happen here, because for some reason I'm not able to make the image when I create the ship. I have to make it before and then reference it. So what I was doing, and actually in addition to that, if there was an image, an existing image before, yeah, yeah, we only do that if previous image. I don't think we need to do this in the new case because it's a brand new. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That was the last thing that happened last time, was I realized that I had this mistake where I was looking for the currently logged in user's image and actually deleting that. Whoopsies. That was a copy paste error from the profile page. So we don't do this, not for the new users. Get rid or new ships. It won't have a previous image. But I do want to make sure that if the ship creation fails, we don't have the image. And right now, this is the way I'm doing it, is by catching the error, and that's not good. I didn't like it when it happened, and I don't like it now. And when I tried to do await Prisma transaction, the example showed an array of different things. The example did not show the Prisma transaction client, but yeah, we can totally do that. So it's you get a TX is what they're calling it. Sure, I'm going to call it P, and or yeah, transaction client. Call it that. And then here, we'll just stick that up here. This is going to be async. We'll have this be our transaction client. And then this will go up into there. And this will be our transaction client. And then let's see, what you return from there is what you get back, I'm guessing. So return ship, and this is going to be our ship, is that, bum-ba-da-dum, and then we can get rid of this nonsense, and we will test this out, don't you worry. Yeah, super. So what we will do is, yeah, I suppose we'll throw an error. Oh no. But before that, we'll console log the new image. And what should happen here, ships new. What should happen here is the image does get saved. Sweet. This is a super great ship. Woo! And that is that, and that, and that, and that. Okay. So this will kablooey here. Oh no. Okay, I gotta look at this really quick. Sorry. Sorry, this will just take a moment. Okay, and I just got another thing. Okay. I might get another interruption here, but we will see. Oh, you know what? What was I looking for? Oh yeah, sorry. That is not what I was looking for. Man, that's so annoying. Okay. Great. Coming up here, we got this file ID. So now if I go localhost images, that, good, not found. That means it rolled back. Sweet. Yeah, that's good. All right, so this transaction thing works. Excelente. So then I can come over here and do the same thing. And this one does have a previous image, so that's nice. And that means that the previous image deletion can be done as part of that transaction too. So that's awesome. So ultimately what we need is the ship ID. So ship await Prisma transaction transaction client, and this will be async, and then we'd take all this nonsense, stick it in here, and yeah, this is the user ID. We don't want that. We want the ship ID. Isn't that one of the params? Param ship ID. Where is that? Here. Super duper. And then all of these inside of here will be the transaction client. This stuff can go away. And Kind of thinking if everything else succeeds, I don't want to make the whole transaction fail because we couldn't delete the previous image. So we're going to move this out of the transaction. And there we go. Yeah, because that would be silly if the deleting the image fails to fail the creation of the new image. That just wouldn't make any sense. So we'll just let it hang out there for forever. That's not great, but it's fine. Error trying to delete a previous image. Okay, don't fail. Yeah. All right, cool. And great, so now if I go to me, my image does not load because I don't have one. And so we're gonna go to, what does that take me to? Yeah, it's a settings profile. Now I can, here, let's go to setting pro, you know what, who cares? Let's go to info, grab my logo. Kids forgot daddy's working. Give me a sec. Submit. Boom. Okay, 1 second. Look at that giant Cody koala face. Yeah, so this is something that I was thinking about doing, is having a, what is it, what was I going to say? Whoops, that was a mistake. Yeah, adding processing when you upload a file. I should probably do that at some point, but I think it's too early to do it right now. So anyway, now, whoa. Yeah, we're ignoring design. One of the things that interrupted me was a quick question about the design of this site. So that is progressing. Okay, so we're on ships. New is good. If I go to ships, what if I go to, yeah, Cody? Or is it users? Cody. There we go. We go host. And here are my ships. Ships. Boom, there's my ship. Bum-ba-da-dum. Okay. Edit. There, that is. Name. Yeah, okay. So on the ship edit page, yeah, we haven't done the fields stuff yet. So let's finish with the fields. We'll get ship edit working with the fields and file upload and all of that. And then we'll look at, okay, there's a lot of similarities here. What can we reuse? So we've got a field metadata, and it's going to be get field metadatas from ship form schema. And then here we're going to get our action data. Use action data, action data, type of action. And then form is get form props, name, ship edit, and errors, action data, status. Well, hey, look, we've got errors because we redirect down here, so the only correct type is error. So not form errors, sweet, and fields is get fields from data, field metadata. I'm still not happy with that name, but that is what it is for now. And so then we can say form props, no validate. Okay, and then yikes. The rest of this, I'm pretty sure, is literally just copy paste. In fact, this whole thing is copy paste. And there's a piece I need to get from here. Container. There we go. Bum-ba-da-dum. Oh yeah, and M auto. Beauty. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. We're not getting our default values. We need those. So the ship photo. Data ship image. Change ship photo or set ship photo. Do I make it required over here? I think I should. I think that makes sense that it would be required. Yes. So it's unlikely you'll ever see a set ship photo, but it's hard for us to make that requirement. Maybe that's why. Hold on. Maybe I have it. No, it is not a required field. Maybe it should be. Well, yeah, we can worry about that later. So yeah, what I do in the settings profile is I just show the image above the chooser, and that's what we'll do here. Get ship image source from data ship image ID. Ship name. Okay. And there's that. And then for the rest of these, the default value is going to be data ship name and whatever else is appropriate for what we're doing. Description. And yeah, here we're pulling those from there. That's why those were pre-filled properly. Yep. This is capacity. Whoops. Now, that is a number. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Whoopsies. Had that all in there. This would be, and that's on the label. Whoops. Labels have a default value? Hold on a second. I gotta look that up. Daily charge. Attributes. Why was TypeScript okay with the default value prop on a label? What? All right. Label default. What the heck? Huh, that's strange. I think that's wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay, great. Coming back. Whoa! You know what? I think it's worthwhile just saying class name circle or rounded. Is it full? Yeah. No. How do you do the circle? Circle. Oh man, is it rounded full? I just saw. It says border radius 9999999. Yeah, that's wrong. So what is it? Tailwind. I've done this before. Huh. That's rounded full. Maybe it needs a height and a width. Yes, that's what I want, I think. There it is. Beauty. And we'll do that on settings profile too. There we go. So now if I go to settings profile, it doesn't look so scary. So that's nice. Thank you. Change ship photo. And we'll choose that one. And name is not set. Hold on. Name. Whoops. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Edit. Name. Default value, ship name. Oh, because I stuck that on the label. Why is TypeScript letting me put stuff like that on labels? And I like to put the spread at the bottom so that TypeScript can tell me if the props are getting overridden, with the exception of when I actually do want them to be overriding. Yeah. All right, there we go. Okay, so, oh, that's the model name. Okay, that makes sense. The name is files. All right, sweet. So then we do this, and we say save, and it redirects to the ship, and the ship's image is now updated. Hooray! Coolio. Okay, cool. So let's do a commit, I think. Probably a good idea at this point to commit our changes. Add file upload and Zod to forms to ship CRUD forms. Okay, we'll push that, and then we will oh, whoops, I don't need that to do anymore. That's nice. Yeah, so next, there are two ways we could do this. We could either have the new page be exactly the same as the edit page with like very minor differences, or we could have completely different things. I believe, so what we could basically do is remove everything in here and do export star from ship ID edit. That would work. I've done it before. Where have I done that? I don't know. I can't remember. I've done it before. Um, and then in here, we just, instead of invariant on the ship ID, we just determine whether we're creating or editing based on whether the ship ID is there. That would be the easier way to build this, for sure. Alternatively, we take the pieces that are similar and extract those. So in addition to that, we would have to say if there's a ship ID, then we go get it. If there's not, then we return without the ship. And then we just have some logic in here to go, if there is a ship, then do this. I think we're going to go. The thing is that this is it's so close. But abstracting stuff is such a pain because the types and all that, I just rely so much on inference that I hate having to write types for stuff. So I don't want to, that's why I don't want to abstract. The other thing is these are optional on edit, but they are required. They're required on creation. So we'd have to do, can you do like a z.require or yeah, so you could take something that's required, turn it into partial. I think I've been staring at it for too long. I need to just make a decision. And the decision I'm going to make is to abstract pieces. So we're going to do remix flat routes because I believe there's a nice way to have yeah, so let's look at the co-location. So if I do utils, Sorry, I'm distracting myself so I don't have to think about something. Looks like we've got a ton of friends coming over right now, so that'll be fun. Yeah, so there should be a way, I believe there's a way to have an ignored thing, and I think like if I make a folder here, dir, and then file tsx, remix, component, return div, hi. I do not believe that this will appear in my routes. This would be under ships. Yeah, so yeah, that's hard to tell. But if I go ships, ships dir file, yeah. So, so I could put it just in a folder, utils, and index, and that won't be a route. Or I could make my own convention where we add a shared and then we can just put it shared tsx. And see, now it's not going to be bothered by that because it's ignored. There's no concept of a double underscore in here, is there? Maybe I could just use that. Anything prefixed with a double underscore is ignored. Yeah, that's my convention. I just invented a new convention for myself. We'll see how long we stick with that. Oh, I have a dot. Never mind, start over. And we should actually do dot star, I think. It looks like it worked, but it just feels right. Okay, cool. Cool. I'd like that. I'm cool with that. So then we'll go with this tight schema. We'll just do one thing at a time. So we got the tight schema. And our ship form schema comes from that. And then for this will be the, we'll call this the loose ship form schema, and then we'll get our ship form schema dot partial There we go. And now we've got all those as optional things. Oh my gosh, Zod is so great. It is so great. It's so great. And it'll be even better when I don't have to do this pre-process form data thing. You know what? I should bring this up in Zod. Where's Zod? Zod. Where are you? Zod discussions. Form data. Somebody talking about this? Yes. This is happening. Yeah, I should just use this. I didn't like having to use their stuff though. I've created yet another version of the, you know what, it's answered. I want to have a discussion about built-in. Create built-in support for form data. And actually, we've had a discussion about this. This has been discussed, though that's marked as answered. Here's my own implementation of a utility that pre-processes a form data object. Based on a given schema, so it can be converted into a regular object via parse. And where is pre-process form data? I think that's all that I need. Just let it yell at me so I can get all my imports. Whoa, that is not what I wanted. Get shape. And, all right. Stick this up at the top. All right. So it allows me to do that. Here's how I'm using that. works well for, but I feel like it would be better to be built in. Would like to discuss doing something. We talked about this a bit on Twitter as well. See if I can find. He shared a couple of things. Here. All right. Okay, cool. It's break time for me, so I'm going to take a break, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes. All right, shall we continue? Let's do. I broke something. Huh. Gotta save. Gotta save that file. There we go. Great. So got one thing shared. That's good. And then the max size, that could be shared. I wonder if I should do a shared and a shared.server. So it's like, these are only the things you want on the server. That I haven't yet determined whether Zod is in the client, but I think it is. And that would be a solution, is to just put it in a .server file to make sure it will not show up in the client. So, food for thought for later, for optimization. Sorry, let me just take a look at this message really quick. Okay. Let's see here. We could probably take this and stick that in a function here. We'll stick it in a function over here first. Validate. Content length. Yep, that is what we'll do. Because if we, normally what I would like to do is just that and have it throw. But if we do that, then it ends up in the catch boundary. And we do not want it to go to the catch boundary. It's a perfectly normal thing to happen. Now, it would be different if I were doing a fetcher. Yeah, but okay, that's what we're gonna do here. Not server runtime. Why does it always want to pull from server runtime? Now, do we still need the max size? Oh, I guess we do. Require host. This can be require host. I'm trying to decide if I want require user ID to be a part of that or not. Yeah. We're going to move all this in here. Okay, cool. And then we can take that, stick it in here. I feel pretty good about the decision to just have a file that has individual pieces abstracted out. That makes it so it'll be a lot easier to change things. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, we can reuse that right there. And require host. Okay. This bit. Create image. Client. We'll call this insert image. I worried about that transaction client. There we go. I can take both. Something just fell to the ground. The world will never know what that was. Hold on a sec. Okay. Great. That makes that a little bit more terse. What are you complaining about? Well, it seemed happy enough over here. Well, that has me surprised. Yeah, those bits of code are exactly the same. It's a Prisma transaction client. This is a Prisma transaction client. And this insert, oh, wait. Oh, ha 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 ha. My import is coming from the seed utils because I've got another function called insert image in there. That's annoying. There we go. Well, I mean, it's better that I found out now than much later. Okay, let's see. Hold on a second. Why are we numberifying that? We don't need to do that. Yeah. And actually, that and that. What if we just do rest ship data and then name, description, capacity. It's literally just the image file that is going to be different. So that's neat. Can do that over here. Don't need that. Okay. Terse that thing up, right? Why don't you? That's nice. So there's this bit that's what if, I wonder, get form submission. Oops. So this can return that or a typed response. And so then if we say result or response request, no. Will you do this for me? Probably not. Nah. That is over abstraction. Yeah, there's nothing complicated going on here. Okay, cool. Somebody has rung my doorbell, and it is my son. I'm not just ignoring him. My wife is home. This is our shared server stuff. And then we can have our shared client stuff. So let's do shared. I could do a shared.client, but this is just the stuff that can be both client and server. That's what this is. So that's stuff like this. That actually, this does need to be on the server as well, so I can't just do client stuff. Okay, and that too. And then man, it's like this whole component is reusable. The thing is that I really like this data in the edit to have this type inferred. So I can change any of this stuff and it will come along for the ride. All I care about the selected brand is that it has an ID. So what happens if I get rid of these? Oh, it needs more, that's right, to display it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, see, and then we can at least do that. I kind of think we can get away with, get rid of that. I think we can get away with just this whole thing. Shoot, except once we move this, we no longer have the loader and action to do our inference. We'd have to accept those, and to be able to get any type safety here, we'd have to say, we just define those types, and that just, this is why TypeScript actually makes you abstract less, because its inference is just nice, and you want to avoid missing out on it. We could put that in a little component though, so that we get rid of all this state management stuff. That's interesting. See, on the new, we don't have that benefit because we have no ship, so there's no inference, so we had to hard code those. Oh, Interesting. Yeah, I would rather have this duplication than abstract it and lose the type inference. I wonder, though, if we can get it without too much trouble. Okay, let's just try it and see what happens, or how hard it is. And honestly, all I really want is the form. So yeah, we'll strip out everything else. Get rid of this, get rid of that, and this and that. I think I missed the brand comment box. There we go. And use state, get fields, get form props, action data, and loader in action. Yeah, so for those, do we call the hooks ourselves, or do we require the consumer to call the hooks? I think we require the consumer. Yeah, see, the best it can do is string because it doesn't know what the field metadata is. So data action data, and this needs to have field metadata. And we get the metadata from ship form schema. So that would be the return type of get metadatas. With a schema ship form z.infer. Oh, good grief. This is a mess. Type of ship form schema. Come on. Yeah, so it's this that's not happy about that. Yeah, okay, there we go. We don't need infer there. Okay, so that's okay. This has got to be a type. And then the action should be yes, all of that. Except we need to infer the flattened errors. All right. Okay. Okay. It's not stellar, but it's something. I'm mostly exploring. I'm not sure that we're going to go with this. And the other thing is, this is still a little early to reduce duplication in the UI because it's going to get a redesign anyway. And so I probably should just proceed. But, you know, say ship, and this will be, we'll want to grab this, stick this in here, get ship by ID. Host ID, ship ID. And the reason that we do that let's call this user ID instead. Nope, that's what we called in here, so we'll call it that. Okay, cool. So now I can say this is going to be the return type, the awaited return type of get ship or host, host ship, yada yada yada. And that will also be a type. Yep, I know what that is. Thank you. I'm learning stuff. Yes, very handy type. Okay, so all this data ship stuff would be, oh, well, that's, yeah, what if I do non-nullable? Uh-huh. All right, that's nice. Slightly better than what we had before, which was having to manually type all that. Oops. Okay. And then all of this. Oops. Yeah, and then set ship photo. Cool. Okay. What are we missing? Display name. Which one is that? Selected starport. Oh, it does have a display name. Oh, great. Thanks for chopping that off. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh, right there. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We can deal with that. There we go. That should make that happy. And then this can just be ship. Okay, let's see how much I hate this. Right here, friends, this right here is the reason that TypeScript incentivizes not only avoiding hasty abstraction, but also like ternaries and stuff like this. because you just don't have to worry about all of this nonsense if you can just rely on inference and the flow of stuff. This is not a bad thing. I think people abstract too early in general, or I have myself in the past abstracted too early. Okay, so let's just see ship edit form. So then we come over here and we say return ship edit form. Here's my data, action data, and that is it. It's just those two things. And we get rid of all this. And then here, oh, actually, you know what? I messed up one little thing. Get rid of that. It's just the form. New ship route. And then organize imports here, organize imports there. And it's break time. 78 lines there, 114 there. And all it cost was my dignity. No, just kidding. What if, actually, you know what? What if we instead said this is serialized from type of loader. We get that from import loader as new loader, new loader from new, and import type loader as edit loader from edit. And then we could say new loader or serialize from type of edit loader. And okay. Yeah, it doesn't like that so much because new doesn't return a ship. But what if I say ship is null? And it's okay with it. And then I don't have to do this thing. Which is an abstraction of nothing. I'm supposed to be taking a break. We'll get there, don't worry. And then this, serialize from, oh, serialize from, haha, type of new action, or serialize from type of edit action. And yeah, types are all still happy. Oops. We don't have to worry about importing schemas or doing XOD stuff or anything like that. Honestly, we could probably move. I'm almost done with my break. Whoops. Could probably move these calls directly in here and not have to worry about props. But I kind of like that. I kind of like saying, hey, you got to pass it to me. And if you mess something up, then it's your fault and you got to fix it. Huh. Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Yep. Okay, I'm going to take a 5-minute break now, and when I come back, maybe I'll have different thoughts about that, but yeah, see you soon. That is the wrong button. I wanted this one. Okie doke. Yeah, we didn't lose inference. Yeah, we're still good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stick with this. It's good. I don't think there's too much in here. Kind of feel like there's something there between this and the settings profile page. Just like the general concept of updating an image, delete the old one. How bad would it be to, instead of this, we say transaction client, file update. Yeah, why don't we do this? Blob. Just update the blob for that file. We probably have HTTP caching for that file ID, so that would just mean any clients that are around would have that cache need to be invalidated. And I know for myself, it's super annoying to update my profile and have it take like forever to propagate. So maybe that, while that does seem like not a bad idea, like this is clearly simpler. In fact, I wonder if we could even say image. Yeah, it doesn't even let you touch the image. I don't know why it doesn't. That's so weird. But yeah, we're gonna stick with this. So grab a hold of the previous image ID, and then when the thing image has been updated, go and delete the old one. Yeah, it's a little annoying, but it leads to a better user experience. So that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, well, good. Save. Kabloom. See, and then eventually, what I just had a thought. You can go to any GitHub profile, add .png at the end of it, and it will give you that user's avatar. Yeah, that would be cool. I should do that. That'd be really easy. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Who cares? Nobody's going to use that feature. I don't need that. Okay. Well, good. Let's go ahead and commit this. Shared. Okay, great. So what are we going to do next? Eventually, I'm going to need to have more realistic data. I think that will be a lot more fun when the design is there. I think it's time to do some of this image stuff here. Form validation, that's done. We could do some more of this. Oh, well, this is only used here. So validate password is in our reset password. And yeah, same here. So yeah, let's just really quick, we'll migrate this bit over to the Zod utilities and stuff. And then maybe what we should do is just see if Zod is actually in the client, and yeah, see what happens. I'll show you how I do that. Maybe I'll even turn that into a little tip that we can share on the line. Okay. So this is our reset password schema. Zod.objects, and we've got our password and confirm password. And I've got password schema, confirm, hold on, onboarding has some of this stuff that I could probably just borrow. And then our super refine here, and then field metadata, get field metadatas from our, where's the schema? It's, why are you giving me stuff that's not in here? Come on. It's the reset password schema, no. Okay. And then this is going to be similar thing to here. Yeah. All right. I changed it from capital to lowercase, but I'm putting it back to capital. I don't know why, but I just feel like this is the sort of thing that should be capitalized. I will probably change my opinion, and then I might change it back. I don't know. Okay, then we got password result data, and there it is. Sweet. And then yeah, where's my login? Because this is actually what I want to do. Has errors. Has errors could just be interesting. What happens if I focus the form? There's no tab index on it. Because I could focus here. Okay, hold Set timeout. Oh no, that's interesting. That is me calling .partial on the Zod schema that's running in the client. I have some ideas. It's just, yeah, okay. We'll look at that in a second. Okay, so form set timeout. Yep. Form focus. We'll do that in 500 milliseconds. Ready? And yeah, I've got document active element there. Okay, and then yeah, so focusing something without a tab index. Focused. Maybe I'm not going fast enough. 1.5 seconds. Okay, and focused. But my active element has not changed. Yeah, so if I add a tab, tab index -1, makes it focusable, but by JavaScript, but not by user. Is that what I want? What happens? I'm gonna have to try this with a screen reader, but I think I want forms to have a tab index. So I tab, I go back, and we're on the body. Yeah, so you can't tab on it if it's got a tab index of -1, but you can focus on it with JavaScript. So I'm thinking get form props should return tab index errors dot length -1, otherwise undefined. Yeah, you got the right idea. That way they are focusable if the form is the thing that has the error. So when I do this aria invalid thing. Okay, so action data, use action data. Yep, that's what I wanted. Oh, we've already got that. Let's put that right there. I thought I was like, what? Why is that not there? So then object dot intrude. Yes. Yeah, all this goes away. This makes it much, much easier. Okay, so then this will simply be, oh, we don't have fields. Let's get fields. This is our form L. Oh, that's interesting. We're selecting it on the form, but that won't include the form. So my first thought is, well, okay, we could do dot parent element. Oops. So we could do that, but then if you have two sibling forms, and this form doesn't have any aria invalids, but the sibling does, then you could focus on one that's in the sibling form, which is not this one. But would that be all that bad? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But then an alternative is form L current dot invalid. And form L focus. We'll call this the form ref. It's not a form L, it's a ref to an element. Yeah. We're going to turn this into a utility forms thing. Use focus invalid form L or form L. HTML form element or null. And has errors Boolean. There we go. Okay, so this is interesting. We pretty much want to focus on the first input with errors anytime the action data comes back with new errors. So instead, this should be errors. That could be an array of strings, or unknown, really. And then that way, anytime the errors changes, this will get called again. You know what? We're going to just embrace the fact that we've got form errors and field errors. And then this could be undefined, this could be, and that could be null also. Okay. What are you complaining about? Yeah, it's possibly undefined, which is why I have the, okay. If not errors, return. All errors equals okay, yep, there we go. And now we can just pass action data errors, and that'll work. Okay, so then here, form, get form props for, nope, that's not how that works, but thanks anyway. Name, reset password, and errors. Okay, and fields, get fields, and data field metadata, and action data errors, field errors. Okay, cool. So then I can say form props, delete these things, and come down here, take care of the UI for this. Form error UI. And then here, fields, password props, and get rid of all the red underline stuff. And that too. This is fields, password, error UI. And same business here. Oh, and we forgot the label props, so let's do that one too. Okie dokie. And now we can get rid of this. And this too. And this can use the use error focus, or what did I call it? Focus invalid. Yep. And from ref current and action data errors. And there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Do I do this anywhere else? Yes. Here as well. This is the inline login form. Hmm. That fix it? No. That should be implied. What is potentially undefined? Hmm. Is that it? No. Hmm. Null is not assignable to type yada 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 yada. Or undefined. Hmm. Oh. How about that? There we go. That makes sense. Okay. Great. So now the only place where we worry about focusing the first invalid thing is right there. Let's just make sure. Here, let's do this on ship ID edit. Oh, actually, we do it right here. Use focus invalid form ref.current and action data errors. Oop, use ref. Okay, we'll look at that here next. But if I say no name and I hit save, that is not working. Should focus that. So, good thing we tested manually and all that. Here, let's go down here. Pretty sure we should be good. Here, actually, you know what? Let's console log. Oh, no, that's interesting. Was that a full page refresh? Yeah, that was. Weird. Hmm. What? I don't have JavaScript disabled, do I? No, I'm loading JavaScript. What the heck? Hmm. Why am I getting a full page refresh? Is it because of this? Yeah, actually, it probably is. The JavaScript fails. Oh, that's funny, actually. Okay. So, this makes sense that this is happening. Okay, so what's happening is on the client, we're trying to get ship form schema from the server, and it is undefined. So here's the solution. You can probably hear my kids knocking. One sec. Export. And then, there we go. Okay, whatever that is. And then I hit save. We get our debugger. Yeah, that debugger messed me up. Where is... Yeah, gotta figure out what that is, but I gotta talk to my kids here really quick. One sec. right, I went ahead and took my break along with that. And I just noticed I've been ignoring chat, so sorry about that. Consider providing default class names for labels inputs through the getFields function to be spread with other props. Could further reduce complexity. Yeah, I might. I want to avoid doing anything like that until I get real designs. So yeah, I just wanted this to not look like garbage. But yeah, when we get designs, this is going to look amazing, and that's when I can start thinking about stuff like that. Part of me is thinking get fields should be just like, and I need to rename that. Like the naming here is all messed up, but it should just be for validation related stuff. That's pretty much all that my form thing does, is deal with the validation piece. Also, I guess accessibility, associating labels to the fields. So there's a little bit more than just validation, I guess, but I kind of want to keep them separate. Edmund, thank you for that. It does not exist on the element. So that's interesting. Let's take a look at that. Here, this input, aria invalid. It looks like it exists there. And it wouldn't exist on here, but if I add an attribute aria invalid, true. Yeah, it looks like we're okay. Okay, so let's figure out why I didn't autofocus on this. Okay, coming back here. Okay, form L. Yep, aria invalid. Oh, haha, whoops. Yeah, I kind of messed that up, didn't I? All right. Actually, put that back. Let's test that first. All right. Okay, cool. So if I go here, what happens if I turn off caret browser? Whoops. What is that? Okay, never mind. I think it's F8 actually. There we go. Okay, turn this off for a second. Go save. Interesting. Do I not have the tab index thing on there? I thought I added the tab index thing. Form props. Props, tab index, error. Oh, because it doesn't actually have errors. I just faked it. Okay. So we're not going to go with that. We'll test that later. Okay, so I hit save. It should focus this. It does not. Coming back here to our sources. Letting breakpoints hit. So then we get in here. First invalid element is, oh. Why is that invalid? Am I on onboarding? No, I'm in ship edit, which is here. Oh, in Firefox, aria invalid. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's go take care of that nonsense then. Yeah, thank you for that, Edmund. Okay, so coming back here, we got our form props, or no, oh yeah, it's the file. Error UI does not show up. because there is no error. So why is this one getting set to invalid? That's what I want to know, and now. Oh. Huh, hold on a second. I did not think. Oh, at some point, somehow, this got removed. I don't know when that happened, but it did. There we go. Aria described by true. Yeah, that was a mistake. There we go. Okay, much better. Save. And, okay, we're going to need to turn this off. Testing focus is kind of funny. Save. Boom, there it is. Hooray! Okay, so then if we have a form error, what is a situation where we could have a form error? I know I've done it. Let's just fake it. What if we do this? Return JSON status error, errors, form errors, field errors, status, whoop, yeah. I messed up something. There we go. Sweet. And I can tab and just get right on to business. Hooray! Okay, good stuff. Profile settings, profile, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Yeah, and I want to look at that too. This I think we can drastically simplify. I think I was overthinking it. Okay. Action, data, status. There we go. What if I do this? That's nice. Much better. Okay, cool. So that makes that nicer. And then pretty sure I can just do this. Yep, that should be sufficient. If the status ever becomes not successful, or if it ever becomes successful, then we want to reset the form. Okay, I think I can break this. Well, let's find out. Or profile, settings, profile. So I go like this, submit. Then I do this, submit. Boom. Yeah, that's why we have to do this. Pretty sure that should do it. Nice, so then we don't have to hard code that. That's nice. That would be like a use reset on success hook. It would be useful for some things. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I feel pretty good about this. Has errors. We still have a couple of these that are still using this old way I would do things. So let's finish these, and then we'll do the Zod thing. This one's going to be hard, so we're going to do that one later. Validate bio. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've got two of these. Exactly the same thing. Yep. And I think there's a lot of duplication between these two, which we will look at eventually. So, oops. I guess it's just the bio form. That's all that you can do. Yeah. Bio schema. Or form schema. Yeah, let's move these up here. Oh, and this is going to be Zod. String min. Yep, and that's what it is. Okay. So here's where I'm like, my pre-process form yada yada doesn't really help a lot here because it's just a string, but we're going to use it anyway for consistency. Yeah, we're going to get to some interesting territory here, actually. A pattern that I have not yet shown to the world much, I think will emerge here in just a moment. Maybe, maybe not. All right, fields, get field. Hold on. We need the metadata from the loader. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, this is the route. Okay. We just have a fetcher in here because I decided I wanted to do it as a fetcher. Okay, fields, get fields from our data field metadata and biofetcher dot data dot errors, field errors. What if instead of errors null, we just don't do errors null? And what if could we remove as const? I think we can. And then if we just say status is error, biofetcher data, yeah, that's where we might need it as const. Rats, nope. Gonna need to keep, we probably need to keep at least the as const for everything so that the status bio invalid, yeah. If I remove as const from that, yeah, now it's not happy. We gotta as const all the things. That's annoying. Okay, what are we talking about here? Oh, right, we need dot field errors. There we go. Okay, form. And here's what we're gonna do. There we go. Ah, yes. That's right. I totally forgot this API. Name, bio errors, bio errors, not form errors. Boom. Okay, cool. And then here we can do our errors. Let's see, form error UI. Boom, 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 boom. Beauty. Okay, cool. And let's just go to me, renter, my bio works. Boom. String must contain at least 2 characters. My bio is long enough. Yo, there we go. Now we're talking. All right, stellar. Yeah, didn't even have to do the thing I was thinking I might have to do. The thing I was thinking I might have to do would have made it so we don't need this as const, I think. Maybe. But it's okay. We'll probably get to that eventually, don't worry. If you really want to know, look at the remix to do MVC implementation. Pretty sure I pushed it to main. Yeah, you'll see it eventually. It's kind of interesting. Okay, great. So let's look at get errors. Or, no, what's it called? Has errors. Update bio. Oh, right. Basically exactly the same sort of thing. Could definitely do with a bit of an update to have this share some stuff. I should probably finish the TypeScript piece before I continue with this so that TypeScript can kind of guide me. Let your conscience be your guide. Okay, and now come down here. And, oh, whoops. And the form area UI. I think that's it. Beauty. Z is not defined. Oh, yes, we are going to need that. Oh, yeah. Or actually, boom. Now, we also want focus thing. Use focus invalid. Yep. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Just thinking about the server render. If there's an error on the server render, will we get autofocus? I think we will, because it will hydrate. It won't like progressively enhance autofocus, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, great. Super. That's another has errors gone. And then the last has errors here is a little funny. This one's going to be more advanced Zod usage, which will be interesting. Especially since this validation is, I was going to say it's async. Yeah, but it looks like all we're doing is validating that dates are future and past. Oh my goodness. Is it almost 5? Holy smokes. Yeah, actually, this is interesting. Oh, sorry. Yeah, here I'm doing this. I'm exporting that. Man, this is going to be more complicated than I want it to be right now. Okay, you know what I want to do right now? I don't want to do this, so we'll do this later. Move more things to forms and add, use, focus, yada, yada, yada. Okay. What is this yellow thing bothering me about? Ah, man, organize imports. Whoop. Organize those imports. All right. So here's what we're going to do. And I'll probably run back and turn this into a tip. You ready for this? Normally, when you want to, or often when you want to see whether a thing is in the client-side bundle, you'll use some sort of tool to analyze the source map. That's a pretty reasonable thing to do. And that's a good thing to do, and you probably should. However, there's a fairly easy way to check just really quickly if you're confident you know, have an idea of where that would be. And that is by going into your node modules and going into the module you think is problematic. Here, I'm on the, here, let's go to profile, settings, profile. So on this page, I'm pretty sure Zod is here. So we'd go to settings, profile. Oh yeah, I was going to put that in a hook, but I never did. Anyway, we go to profile. We've got our Zod schema right here, and I'm pretty sure, almost 100% positive actually, that this is going to end up in the client-side bundle. Yeah, if I were in Solid, I could do something like server, or is it server dollar something something. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, so we're going to dive into Z. We're in the types, so I'm just going to click here, go into lib index, and just at the very top, we're going to console log Zod. Zoz. Sure, that works. Okay, then we're going to restart the server. And I think we've got a cache. So it wouldn't cache on the server, but it's going to cache the compiled stuff. So, I mean, maybe it is cleaning it up. That would be sick. But yeah, we're going to delete this first. And then we're going to restart the server. No freaking way. We don't have Zod in the client? That is a big surprise to me. Okay, now we are going to use the bundle analyzer because I don't believe it. I am almost 100% positive we do have Zod in the client. This would be a great shock. If we don't, then it is thanks to this property in their package.json. Side effects false. Boom. Yeah, watch this. If I change this to true or remove it, and then we do this thing again and we start this over, I'll bet you a high five that we're going to see Zoz in here. No way. High five. That is really a big surprise to me. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to look at a bundle analyzer anyway. All right, bundle you know what? Somebody keeps referencing one in here. Bundle analyzer. Source map analyzer, yeah. Oh, yeah, no dash. Okay, so now I need a source map analyzer. What's a good source map analyzer tool? JavaScript source map analyzer. Source map explorer, that sounds promising. Oh. We've got like, whoops, a bunch of source maps. Can you do more than one? Ooh, glob pattern, nice. No, never mind. Well, boo. Build. Oh. Oh no, we're looking at public. Well, that's interesting. Why did it show up? Okay. Build routes users. Renter. Oh, because of those. Man, that's annoying. Yeah, so the source map tool doesn't work for files that have a $sign in it. Dang it. I wonder if I did this. And escape that. Do I need to double escape that? Huh, nope. Dang it. Well, that's annoying. All right, fine. We'll just use it in the entry. Well, this isn't very helpful. Why did it not do anything? It did nothing. There's nothing done. Well, that's cool. Okay. What source? Here, I'm gonna skip my break because I'm gonna finish up here in just a second. Map analyzer tool. Gonna spell check. Yes. So yeah, you'll tell me that it's wrong, but you won't tell me the right thing. Come on. Do you use? I'm trying. What am I trying? No, I'm not trying TweetDeck. But it it's not working for me. For one, it doesn't seem to handle the in file names when I try to run it on all my source map files in public. You know what? I don't think it has anything to do with the $sign. It just can't find any of the files whatsoever. Yeah, this one doesn't have a $sign. Huh. It's trying to open /build. What the? Okay. There we go. All right. Never mind. Pretend I was not here. Weak. Okay, cool. Combined. Ooh, look at that. Now, there it is, Zod. I knew it was in there. Okay, so the handy dandy tip I was going to record, we're not going to record that because apparently it doesn't work. It's in this chunk. Is that a double underscore? It looks like a single underscore. Yeah. I'm just wondering why my strategy didn't work. Okay, we're at GTZH4. Shared. Oh, you know what? What I probably should do before I do this any further is delete the build and run the build again, just in case